We are going to be hearing the 7th grade and 8th grade band. While we're talking about our concert series for the week, if you are not doing anything Thursday night and you just need to chill out for about an hour and get away from all the hustle and bustle of the season, and maybe you have shopped till you dropped, and this is a great place to come and just relax. Our high school bands, both our concert band and symphonic band, will be performing here on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. And you get to hear Mr. O'Donnell, our high school band director, conducting the concert band and the symphonic band. So we'd love to see you back on Thursday evening if you have the time to do it. That'd be wonderful. The 7th grade band has been working extremely hard this year. These folks worked at the beginning of the school year on Halloween music, and then they did a school assembly on October the 31st, where they performed for the student body of grades 5, 6, and 7. And they had done all that music in September and a little bit of October. We started the Christmas concert music. I think we didn't start it until after the Halloween assembly. Is that right? Yeah, we didn't start it beforehand. Some years I do start it beforehand, but this year, the way the timing just worked out, we started this music on either November 1st or shortly thereafter. And they've put together a really nice program for you guys this evening. So we hope you enjoy. Their first number is entitled North Pole Sleigh Ride. The next song we're going to perform for you is entitled Christmas Tree March, and as the title kind of lets you know, it's going to feature the percussion section actually quite a bit here. The percussion section starts the piece for about 9 measures, and then other members of the band start to join in, and then there's a little percussion interlude in the middle section featuring those folks as well. So here is Christmas Tree March. I know some of the parents were here for the sixth grade portion of the concert because you had a son or daughter in that band. And I made a statement at that concert about how well the sixth grade band plays. But this seventh grade band, I'm going to make the same kind of comment I made at the last concert. You could probably put this seventh grade band against any seventh grade band in about a 100-mile radius of Canfield, and I bet you they don't play as good as this. There's no way. So how about another round of applause for these awesome seventh graders? You know, we are very fortunate here in Canfield that we have paraprofessionals on staff working with our band kids, actually in grades 5 through 12. They're all listed in the program, and I don't want to mention them by name because I don't have the program with me, and I'm afraid I'll leave somebody off, but I just want to give a shout out to all those parapros. That's why the band kids sound so great, is our parapro help. I get the joy of just coming up in front of them and waving my arms and teaching them little nuances and things to do here and there, but the nuts and bolts of it is being done in the sectional work with the parapros. So I really want to thank all those folks. And then also, the other 50% of the credit has to go to the kids themselves for all the hard work they put in. This doesn't happen just on its own. Obviously, these kids are working at home really, really hard. You can tell they've been practicing at home because they sound so darn good. And otherwise, they wouldn't sound like this. So congratulations, kids. Keep up the great work. Because when you get to high school band in a couple years, you're going to have a blast. That's all I can say. If you know anybody in the high school band, ask them about it, particularly this year. You know, this year was unlike any other year, right? We went to 16 games, won the state championship, got to play in Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. I mean, the stuff we get to do for marching band was just extraordinary cool this year. And that happens every year. Whether we make it a state or not, that's irrelevant. But marching band is a blast, so stick with it. You guys are doing wonderful. So the next piece of music we're going to play for you changes style quite a bit. You got to hear a march and that North Pole sleigh ride first. We're going to actually play some jazz-style music right now, or swing style. The kids had to learn how to play swing eighth notes for this piece of music. And it's based off the Jingle Bells. And John Edmondson, who arranged it, came up with a really cool title just called Swingle Bells. The seventh grade band has one more number they're going to play for you, and then just so you know what's going to take place after their last number, the seventh graders are going to go off stage. I'll help get them off stage. The eighth graders are going to come right up on stage. This takes a real quick staging change we'll do, about 5 minutes or so, and then we'll enjoy the eighth grade portion of the program. And as you saw in your program this evening, we have a very, very special guest with us this evening. Somebody's in the house. So you have that to look forward to with the eighth grade band here in just a couple minutes. The last song for the seventh grade band is entitled Sounds of the Season. It's a lovely medley of 3 Christmas carols that you guys will recognize, and we hope you enjoy it. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for allowing us that opportunity to warm up a little bit. We do that. I'm going to relate it to athletics, I guess, for a moment, because that's what we can all relate to. You don't go out and do an athletic event without warming up first, right? You wouldn't think of doing that. So you always do some stretching and getting your muscles warmed up and so forth before you take part of whatever athletic event you are doing. So that's what we do as musicians. We need to warm up as well, and so that's what you heard us do there for a few moments. So I thank you for allowing us to do that. When the 8th grade band goes to the Cedar Point trip in May, that first Saturday in May, they actually allow us a 25-minute warm-up period, which is really, really cool. It's very, very nice. We're going to be playing at Perkins High School, and we go in the warm-up room for 25 minutes. We can get really warmed up and tuned up beautifully and sound awesome, and then we go right from the warm-up room directly over to the performance room and do our numbers for the adjudicators over there. So that's what musicians do. It's just typically what happens. It's just normally, you folks never see that happening, because normally at a concert, when you go to, like maybe you see the Youngstown Symphony Orchestra or some other concert you go to, even if you're going to pop music type things, they warm up backstage way before the audience gets there. But we don't have that luxury, so thank you again for allowing us that couple minutes to do that. So the 8th grade band has been working just as hard as the 7th grade band, except they had a performance even earlier than the 7th graders did. These folks had to memorize 5 pieces of music to play with our awesome Cardinal Pride marching band back on October the 14th. And I hope that most of you 8th grade parents were there that evening, or all of you, and you got to see how awesome the 8th graders were when they came out on the field and got to perform with the high school marching band. It was a great, great evening. We had come up to the high school the day before. We practiced with the kids on that Thursday. We had the 4th graders from both CH and Hilltop in the audience. Mr. O'Donnell got the kids all revved up. He did a wonderful job. The band parents fed the kids. These 8th graders got to hang out with the high schoolers and eat lunch with them and start to form some bonds, so that when they get to high school band next year, they've already got a connection. They're going to know some of these kids. And the really cool thing about coming into high school band is when you walk into that July 4th parade practice, which is usually on July 2nd or maybe the 3rd, You walk in having about 120 friends instantaneously. And they're anywhere from being freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. And I always tell the 8th graders, you know, there is no JV band at the high school. When they come up and march on the July 4th parade, they are part of the varsity band because we only have one band. So this is one of the unique experiences in high school where they get to interact with seniors right away on their first day of school. And boy, does that make a difference. They come home, and I'm sure you'll see it on the first day of marching band camp, they come home acting like a different kid because they're around those much more mature seniors and juniors. And it really has a wonderful, positive effect on the kids. So I hope that these 8th graders stick with band next year, and I'm sure that these guys will stick on in 8th grade, and then we would love to see them also continue to the high school band, as well as our 6th graders and 5th graders. So all that is to say that you're in for a real treat with the 8th grade band this evening. They're going to begin with a wonderful, fun song called A Cartoon Christmas. That was a really fun number to put together with all the different style changes and that and so forth. We had a blast with that tune. And the ending, we actually just changed the ending yesterday when we came up here to practice. We actually made a change to the ending. So they pulled that off really, really well. And they remembered to do it, which was great. Good job, guys. Because when we rehearsed it this morning, the first time, they'd forgotten the change we made. So they remembered it tonight, so way to go. The next song we're going to perform for you is changes style quite a bit. This is supposed to represent a very peaceful evening, probably one bright star in the sky, and that's probably about it. And it's very gentle and calming, and it's entitled, "O Little Town of Bethlehem." So I have to tell you, the 8th grade band is really saving it. This is the best they've sounded. So you guys are hearing an awesome performance by our 8th graders. And wow, you guys are bringing it home tonight. This is awesome. So parents, you are welcome. Yeah, give them a great round of applause. They sound great. Parents, you have an open invitation to come to any rehearsal Monday through Friday from 9:55 till about, 10:45, right? That open invitation is for you to come anytime, because when you parents come to rehearsal, these guys play great. So, serious, open invitation. We would love to have you come, and 7th grade parents too. My rehearsals are always open. I would love to have you come in anytime and observe. I think it's great for the kids to play in front of an audience because it makes them step it up a little bit when they have somebody to play for. So you are more than welcome to come anytime. We would love to see you at the middle school. We're going to continue with our next tune. It's entitled A Winter Celebration, and this is another a medley of 3 wonderful Christmas carols that you guys will all recognize. You might be wondering this sign here that's up by the podium where I'm conducting from, this really cool looking home of the proud Canfield Band family sign. It has a new font to it, so if you're one of the families that has an older one, you will notice that the font has been changed to make it a little bit more readable, especially from a distance, and that's in part to Kathy Leeper, one of our band parent officers, redesigned it. So those yard signs are for sale out in the cafeteria after the concert, and you can have one for only $10 tonight. So we would love to see a bunch of those adorned on your front yards throughout the city of Canfield and out in the township. So if you'd like to get one, just see Kathy. She's on the far side of the cafeteria selling the signs. And as you know, after the concert, we are going to have our cookie and cocoa reception provided by the Canfield band parents, so please stick around for that. That's going to be a nice time to just meet and greet out there in the cafeteria. And we also have a backdrop that was new, I believe, last year. I think was the first year we had the backdrop. So you are welcome to get some photos of your child in 7th or 8th grade, either with their instrument or without their instrument with that backdrop, or maybe family members want to join in or what have you, but please use that backdrop so you can get some awesome photos and some great keepsake memories there. On the way out of the concert this evening, we're going to have some high school students at the two main doors. I don't think we have anybody stationed at the end doors, but the two center doors, I know we have a high school student there. They will be holding a uniform Canfield Pride Marching Band raincoat bag that we use for collection donations for our sheet music fund. So if you are so inclined to give to our sheet music fund, we would greatly appreciate it. That's how we continue to buy new music like A Winter Celebration and some of the other songs that you heard with the 7th grade band and 6th grade band this evening. That's what we do with that. So if you'd like to do that, we would be greatly appreciated. And we have a very special treat coming up here momentarily. So let me just make sure we are ready to go. This is not a magician, I promise. I know that's what you were thinking. Go ahead, Mr. Vollink's going to crawl under that table. We're going to make him disappear. No. It's not that, but I hope you thoroughly enjoy the remainder of our program.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't seem the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue Christmas. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the one I used to know. The tree tops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the one I used to know. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Are you ready to have some fun? Oh, come on now. That sounds better. All right, let's get the party started. Where it began, I can begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. It was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd believe you come along? Hand touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Oh, I've been inclined to believe they never would. But now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I heard hurting runs off my shoulder, how can I hurt with holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Oh, I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now, sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Whoa. Thank you very much. Thank you. Can we have a little bit of lights on the crowd, please? That's not asking too much. But anyway, I want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas and a blessed, blessed New Year. And be safe. Take care of yourselves. And we're going to continue. Let's see, what's the next song? We're caught in the trap. I can't walk out now because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I'm saying? We can go on together with suspicious minds, and we can build our dreams on suspicious minds. So when an old friend I know, I thought of saying hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, whoa, 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 asking where I've been. You can see these tears are real, I'm crying. We can go on together with suspicious minds, and we can build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, that our love survive, oh Lord. I dry these tears from your eyes. Just don't let a good thing die, 'cause honey, you know I would never, ever lie to you. No, not much. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, babe. Well, you know, why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe the word I'm saying? We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Caught in the trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, babe. Caught in the trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, babe. Oh, don't you know? Caught in a trap.
Ronnie's on fire tonight. This thing is burning through the batteries. So we got to get Elvis, excuse me. We got to get Elvis some new batteries in that cordless mic. He's on fire. That was a new set of batteries, and Elvis burned them out just like that. All right, we're getting some new batteries put in there by Jeff and Mr. Malich. We'll be right back with you in just a second. How about that? You having fun yet? Yeah, how about that?
This one?
Elvis is in the house. All right, here we go. I think we got a new fresh set of batteries here.
All right. All right. All right. All right. The most beautiful song I ever heard. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. Very good. Well, you know, I still got some scars. These scarves are made in Texas for me. I can't see you. You could, well, I can't jump off the stage, you know? Next month, I'm gonna be 88 years old. You think? All my bones will be gone. Hey, listen. Listen. You know, there's other people in the house. This next song is going to be my last song. But anyway, I had the pleasure of meeting the person who wrote this song in Las Vegas. Okay. Anyway, he wrote a very famous song. His name was Paul Anka. And he wrote this song for Frank Sinatra. Well, Elvis loved this song. And Ronnie Rivera loves this song. This song is for you. And I want to say thank you again for being here and supporting the 8th grade orchestra. And Jim, thank you for having me. I hope to see you all again. God bless each and every one of you. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I travel each and every highway, oh, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, oh, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when it was down, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. Love, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, oh, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he is not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words the one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Thank you very much. Where's the girls? No, I want to give it to a girl. All right. Where are we? Glory.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I want to say thank you again. God bless you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Let's hear for Ronnie. Ronnie Navarra. Thank you. Remember, we have our cookie and cocoa reception starting right now out in the cafeteria. Yard signs for sale. And 7th and 8th grade band will be out there as soon as they pack up their instruments. They will meet you guys in the cafeteria. And let's have a great rest of the evening sharing our wonderful Canfield band kids together. Thank you.